two ranked versus ranked matchups this week. Number 13 Miami at Texas A&M, just hanging on into the rankings after, that's a faux pas. That's not A&M. That's the Texas logo. But
well, Texas should be ranked up there. Texas A&M should not be ranked.
Yeah.
I'm still not quite sure why, after losing to App State, we feel they need to be ranked in the top 25. I digress. Looking at this matchup between these two teams, I just have a hard time with what I saw on film, last week from that offense for Texas A&M. I mean, Haynes King looked lost. Jimbo Fisher's been known for being a quarterback developer. I just haven't seen it so far. They had a really hard time finding any production. And if you'll recall, this is a team that in App State that gave up a bunch of yards, bunch of points to North Carolina. And so I'm a little bit surprised as for what the disconnect is at Texas A&M after the great recruiting classes and what we've seen in the past, why they can't seem to get things going. So, look, Tyler Van Dyke, all he does is throw touchdown passes. He's done it 11 straight games, you can see, since it started last season. And again, this is another scenario where I feel like I have a better feel for what Miami's going to be and what Mario Cristobal has brought to this so far. So when we're breaking this one down, I'm going to go ahead and take the 5.5 points because I know Texas A&M is playing at home. It's a tough place to play. The 12th man is obviously going to be a part of all that. But I think it's a lower scoring affair and one in which Miami has the better quarterback and the better quarterback play. So I'll take the 5.5 points. And I don't know that they're going to need the 5.5. I think they're going to win this thing outright.
Wow. Man, calling the upset right away. I'm in total agreement on the under. I think this game's going to be lower scoring. I mean, Texas A&M's offense has been atrocious. But I wonder how many of these coaches that are considering quarterback changes are kind of getting closer to that 4-game window. Because remember, if they bench them before then, the players can transfer. And they want to make really, really sure that they make a decision. Because if they bench a guy, they know there's probably a good chance they're going to lose that quarterback. But as we get closer and Haynes King has more of a body of work, I wonder if there's a temptation to go to Max Johnson to the bench, who I think would be a better option for Jimbo Fisher. But again, kind of going with the SEC trend, I think this might have been a game that Texas A&M have been looking forward to and overlooking App State as a lesser opponent. And that guy right there you see running the ball, Devin Achane and Anaya Smith, they have been two absolutely phenomenal weapons for the Aggies. I think this will be, Jimbo is conservative as it gets. He runs slow. I think this will be a lower scoring game. Again, in the trenches, is Miami ready to step up, take this show on the road? I love Tyler Van Dyke. I just need to see it against a better opponent. One good thing for Texas A&M, they were tested. Miami has not yet. Couple cupcakes. And even against Southern Miss, the game was ugly for a half, and they kind of got out of there. I think they were looking ahead to this game too. I think the Aggies are going to get it done at home. Bounce back week for them.
Okay.
This will be a big game too for Tyler Van Dyke and just evaluating him for next year's draft. Texas A&M is one of the better defenses they'll face all year long, outside of probably Clemson within the ACC conference. So if you're looking at this matchup, you're going to see a lot of talent evaluators kind of saying, all right, can Tyler Van Dyke show us some more improvement, show us that next step, as Danny kind of alluded to, with A&M being one of those better defenses that they'll have to face.
And if Miami wins, hype machine is going to be like turnover chain level back in the day for Miami. They'll be top 10. All right.
Do you want a sports network that delivers everything that matters about the game? The highlights, the picks, the instant analysis, no yelling, no fake debates, no politics. Hit the subscribe button and never miss a moment.